Hello everyone, my name is Sha, and today I am reacting to BTOB-Blue, When It Rains. It's been like 2 years since they last came back as BTOB-Blue. This is BTOB's vocal line. I really love the first song that they released 2 years ago. And I was really excited and waiting to see whether or not we will get them back, and we have. They've been on a lot of variety shows, so when I was looking at their previous single, I was like, oh, this must have been released last year. Nah, it was released 2 years ago. And I was shocked because, you know, we've seen them a lot in like Immortal Songs, Sugar Man, so, and whatnot. So I'm pretty excited for this. You know, BTOB's vocal line, you know, is so good. So I'm really excited for this. So without further ado, this is BTOB-Blue with When It Rains. Here we go. Oh my god, dude. Nostalgia again. Oh. Oh my gosh, you're gonna go straight into that? Those look good, by the way. Just saying. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. BTOB-Blue, man. BTOB-Blue. What amazes me about BTOB is the fact they got these vocalists in one group. Like, that is insane to see vocalists of this caliber in one group. And it's just like, and the fact that they still managed to balance each other out despite being powerhouses each on their own. Oh, but BTOB-Blue, man. This is a perfect song for rain, honestly. It's pretty depressing too, because it's talking about like seeing the rain and reminding you of a lover that you've parted ways with, and like they've mentioned about how much they love rain and how you grew to love rain because of that person, and then now that they're gone, because either you probably separated and whatnot, and it's just like you can't look at rain the same. And it works. It's funny because this song kind of fits with, you know, Washington State, because it rains all the freaking time here. So it's perfect weather to just curl up and just have tea by your side, reading a book, listening to music, or just browsing about on your laptop on a rainy day. But man, BTOB-Blue, it's still amazes me to this day how these four are in one group. Like, they're powerful enough on their own. Like, they're powerful. Okay, they're powerful as BTOB-Blue, but they can even stand out on their own, like solo wise. But it's amazing to me that despite, you know, being in the same group, that they can still somehow balance each other out. And oh my gosh, I am happy to see them back after a long time, honestly. I mean, we've seen them, like I said, on Immortal Songs and Sugar Man. I've watched those diligently. And man, they always somehow still seemingly like surprise me sometimes because of like just how good they are, you know, as a team, and the fact that they're in BTOB all together, you know, it's amazing. But dude, this brought back some weird nostalgia again. I'm like on a nostalgia trip right now. First Voice Spur and now BTOB-Blue. Like the first like piano bit in the beginning reminds me of a song from a long time ago, but I cannot place my finger on it. I don't know. Can't remember what it's called, but it reminds me of a song that I listened to when I was younger, growing up, because my parents always listened to a lot of like really old, like maybe 80s, 90s music when we were growing up, when my brother and I were growing up. So like this brought back a lot of nostalgia when I was, you know, living in, like, I used to live in the Chicago area, and for some reason just listening to this song kind of brought me back to those times. I only lived there for a year, but I remember, you know, the friends I had there, the school I went to, I attended there, and whatnot. And also, I don't really remember much of my time there, but I was born in Japan, and it kind of reminds me of the, like, videos that I watched that my parents took, of our time in Japan. And we lived there until I was 4, so my mom has a lot of videos, or my parents have a lot of videos from that time. So just listening to the song brought me back to when we would sit down and watch those tapes. In case some of you youngins don't know, VCR tapes is what I'm talking about. But it brought back that really strange sense of nostalgia, just, like I said, sitting down with my family and watching those tapes from when we were in Japan, and then I suddenly flash forward to when I was in Chicago, and then I flash forward to when I moved here. So this song is just another wave of nostalgia. Like going on road trips, you know, before, you know, like iPods were a thing, before, when we had to do CD players and whatnot, or just like listen to the radio. That's what it brings me back to. It brings me back to the simpler times. But like I said, the song is definitely good for like a rainy day, like just curling up on like your bed, or like if you have a big windowsill, like sitting on the window, back on the wall, just looking out, either reading, having a cup of tea in your hand, you know, and whatnot. It's just, yeah. I'm on another nostalgia trip with this one. Wow, it brought back a lot of memories, my goodness. Oh, but yeah, BTOB-Blue is just one amazing vocal line. Honestly, like, I'm still shocked about how BTOB manages to have these four in their team. And how well they, like, balance each other out. Even though they can do well standing on their own, so... Yeah, simply put, dude, another nostalgia trip for me. Just flashing back to my younger years and whatnot. BTOB-Blue is definitely quite a powerful vocal line. I haven't seen that often in a lot of groups. Like, I've seen good vocal lines, but I don't think I've really seen, like, one as stand out, as powerful as this one. I mean, like I said, a lot of vocal lines are pretty good, but, like, to have BTOB-Blue, like, BTOB-Blue's caliber is insane. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.